Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I know I don't normally review video games on this channel. It's like a movie review page, but there haven't been any two new movies that have been catching my eye lately that I wanted to talk about. So I've just been playing a lot of video games lately, and there's a new game that came out recently on August 19th called 12 Minutes. It stars Willem Dafoe, Daisy Ridley, James McAvoy. Those are all movie stars, so I thought I'd talk about it on here since that they're part of the cast. It's an Xbox exclusive, so if you don't have a Microsoft console, you can't play it right now. But it's on Game Pass. It's free on Game Pass. Um, and yeah, I'm probably gonna do a couple video game reviews, throughout this channel's history, just 'cause I think video games kind of line up pretty well with movies in terms of storytelling. I probably won't be reviewing like the new Call of Duty or like Battlefield stuff like that, but I will review some of the story-based games like God of War, Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, examples like that when future games like that come out. So let me explain to you the story of 12 minutes and sort of the gameplay. Obviously, just from the look of it, it's not going to be for everyone. The gameplay style is not, the most popular, but I do like that it's different. It's not your first-person shooter sort of thing or any of like a third-person story-based game. It's just like I don't even know what the words to describe like the overshot camera style of it, but I really liked it. I thought the gameplay was, like I said, unique, but also a lot of fun. You can literally interact with everything. Everything you see in the room, you can touch the knife, the radio, the fridge, the spoons on the table. You can talk to your wife. You can have dialogue options with her. And as you progress through the story, more dialogue options will start to happen, and more interactions with each item will lead to different outcomes. And so the whole point of the story is that it starts out as a regular evening with your wife. You walk into the apartment. She has dessert ready. She wants to tell you this big thing. You can play along with the story for as long as you want. You can go along with it. You could just not do anything and see what happens. But at some point in this story, a cop will knock on the door, played by Willem Dafoe, and he will barge in and he will try to arrest your wife, asking for a watch and saying that your wife murdered her father 8 years ago. And that's kind of like the whole point of the story is like you get kind of tied up, you do all this stuff with the cop. He will eventually kill you in the beginning, and then you're gonna get put right in the same situation, and that's when you realize that this game is a time loop game, and you're stuck in the same situation, and every time you get into another time loop, it's different because you have more information that you learned from the previous loop. So you're like in your own mind, you're trying to progress it as far as you can, asking questions, learning new things, trying to piece together the story. Did your wife actually kill her father? Why is Willem Dafoe the cop at your door? Why does he want this watch? What does it mean? And how even yourself plays into this whole story. So there's a lot of secrets, a lot of twists, a lot of turns. Really sick story, like just so cool. Like it's just like a great murder mystery story. Like even movie wise, video game wise, just the murder mystery element to it is so good. And so my experience with this game is, like I said in the beginning, something that I haven't felt in such a long time. I didn't feel it with Last of Us 2. Definitely didn't feel it with Ghost of Tsushima. Even Miles Morales Spider-Man, I haven't felt it. I had to literally like pull myself out of this game. I was addicted to it. I only played, I think it took me like 3 days to beat. Kind of like 1.5 hour session, like a 2 hour and 40 minute session, and maybe about like another hour and a half session. I put about like 6 hours into it, maybe seven. But yeah, I haven't had a game consume my mind for so long. Like just like I would I would literally be playing the game and I looked at the clock and I was like, wow, I've been playing for 3 hours trying to like figure out the story, trying to get further and further ahead. And then I'd turn the game off, I'd force myself off, be like, okay, I have to go do something else. And I would get off and I'd be like just thinking of ways of progressing the story. I was like, maybe I need to touch this, maybe I need to interact with this, maybe I need to ask for this. What if I do this? What if I like just kill my wife, and he has to like force to be talked to me? And by doing all those different trial and error things, you'll find out new information. If you do stab your wife, if you do stab yourself, if you do try and stab the cop, it will lead to all these different things that will lead to different questions that are answered or left unanswered. And in the next loop, you can use that information. And so it's just, I don't know. For me, I love that. I love murder mysteries. I love a game that makes me think. I love a game that gets me sucked in and make me feel invested. And that's exactly what this game did. The voice casting was great by James Ridley. You played James McAvoy's character, the main character, the husband, and Willem Dafoe did great as always as well. And I just had such a fun time with this. And it's all up to you guys. Like the game could take you hours and hours on end, or you can go into it and be really smart somehow, and you can just figure it out, and you'll be done in like maybe 2 hours. You know, it's all up to you guys. And like I said, like each dialogue leads to something else. So like everyone's experience is gonna be different. Everyone's gonna have something different. I think it all leads to like one way to do it, so pretty much. But once you get there, you can kind of like go different ways on how you want to end it. So I think there's about like six endings. Um, there's one where in the first loop you can end it right there, which is cool. I didn't know about that until after I finished it. And so I actually went back. I had so much fun with the game. I actually went back and did a different ending, which I don't normally do with games at all. Um, and then you could do like so many other things. There's like halfway through the game, you could do another way, and just I don't want to spoil it. I want you guys to all just figure it out on your own. And I think you will get sucked into it. I know I did. The people I've recommended it to, they're having a lot of fun with it. It's currently the number one trending game, I think, right now. So a lot of people are talking about it, a lot of people are playing it. That's why I want to come on here and talk about it. But I wanted to tell you guys I really, really did love it. I'm just gonna slap a rating on it right now. I'm gonna give it a high score. I'm gonna give it a 4.8 out of 5, I think, which is crazy to say. But to explain that rating, I think it's just how I felt. That rating just comes from the heart. It just comes from how I felt with the game, the amount of time that I just invested into it in such a short period of time. Um, it's just crazy to me. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't felt that way about a game in so long. And I'm just so happy to have felt that again. Because I didn't think I would. I played Last of Us 2, and I was like, this is a great game. I gave that game a 5 out of 5. I gave Ghost of Tsushima a 5 out of 5. Miles Morales I gave like a 3.8 out of 5 just because the runtime is kind of short. Um, but those games didn't have me like sucked in. Like the story was great there too, and I think it was such an impressive games, both of those. But this one just consumed me. It's like, I loved it. I loved it, guys. So if you played it, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what ending you chose. And if you didn't, please go and play. Come back on here. Let me know. Comment down below. Also, quick little shout out to my Twitch. I played the whole game on Twitch. We actually got a lot of good amount of views for this. I got 50 views on one, which I never get. If I get 19 views, I'm really happy. I only got 21 followers. Um, so yeah, if you guys want to follow me over there, I'm playing. Well, I finished it over there, so I'm playing Madden right now. Waiting until the next story game to come out, or Back for Blood and stuff like that. But I'm playing video games over there. If you want to follow me, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.